using?
Hey,
it went live!
Everybody, it's Alpha Podrants. Hi, how you doing?
That
Nice
was
to see you.
Fuck your timer. That was 8 seconds of silence, you prick. 8 seconds of silence. You motherfucker.
We are off to a good start.
Hey everybody, it's me, Captain Picard. Captain Star Trek Picard. I've come here to take over the ship today. Well, because I am the captain, I'm Picard. Star Trek Picard. So, it's perfectly normal that I'm here, taking over the ship.
Well, aren't you an admiral?
Nope. I'm a captain now. I'm no longer an admiral. I retired, and I've been promoted to captain. I'm Captain Star Trek Picard. I'm wearing a toupee.
Hey, I have a question. When's Cisco gonna show up?
Yo, man. Stop that! Fucking assholes. Fucking jerk-offs. Hey, yo, what up, dog? Where'd the timer go, Luke? You fucking fat piece of shit.
I'm confused. I'm confused again.
Are you really doing this? Are you doing this again?
Well, I'm discombobulated.
This is why Lou quit. This is why Lou, that stupid fucking piece of shit, quit the show.
That's why I'm so upset right now.
I can't even perform.
I don't know about this anymore. I mean,
I was going to do a whole bit about Captain Star Trek Picard, and then, but he was really Q. It was really Q. I was going to be Q, but I'm not going to do that now because Lou quit. I can't be Q. Dude, what kind of idiot doesn't even tell us he quits the show until 3 weeks later after fucking being, oh, I'm sick. I have a tummy ache. I'm doing diarrhea. Ugh. Then he tells Charles Whedon to tell us, who tells us 5 minutes before a show, oh yeah, Lou's not doing the Alpha Podrants no more. Oh, great. Cunt. Announcement.
One man down. I guess we're going to have to do a 21 gun salute.
Luke.
Man down.
Captain Jean-Luc. Luke Jean. You're the one who said you drink the Green Mountain coffee?
No.
No?
Not Green Mountain. New England.
New
coffee.
England, that's what you said. I see. Get him off the screen. Get him out of here.
Well, it's a
He
tribute
don't belong.
to Lou now.
No.
This has been changed to a
we didn't get a
whole thing.
tribute. We didn't even get the tribute of like, hey guys, I'm not going to come on the show no more. Oh, okay.
Gowron is too precious to be morphed into
Cocksucker.
All right, well.
All right, even though in the one of the final episodes,
I'm sorry, Charles. I'm resorting to drugs because of this situation.
Because of that, that's the only reason.
even though in the later episodes of Deep Space Nine, Gowron was killed by Worf, I still say to this day, Gowron did nothing wrong.
Zen's producer gives a super chat of $1.99 and says, you are cuties. She says, you're a cutie, Charles Whedon. Well, guess what, cunt? He ain't no cutie and we ain't no engineers.
Oh,
Sorry.
What? Huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Is that no, I'm not going down that fucking rabbit hole. All right, no. Moving on.
Hi everyone. I'm Lucas. How you doing? Hi. And over there, way over there is Jim. Hi, Jim.
Tricked you.
Okay, you're just losing crew members. Oh, there we go.
Well, you're the one wearing the red shirt, queer.
Right. Uh-oh.
Well, I
You're
mean,
gonna get
what do
fucking
you say
killed.
about this? I'm wearing a green shirt.
Nobody with a green shirt ever had a problem in Star Trek.
Exactly, which is why
Exactly.
I'm fine.
So he must be our science officer, I guess.
Well, people dressed like me in Star Trek, they're
Ciao.
usually the villains.
Oh, and they smoke. Have you noticed this?
She's
Villains
smoking, I think she's either smoking marijuana
Okay, can I bring
or
something up here?
cloves.
Okay, so it was clearly confirmed. It was clearly confirmed
Richard,
that
this is a
she-
professional program
it was
about
clear-
space.
It was clearly confirmed that she was a changeling. That she is a changeling.
Come here, Rick.
But yet she's smoking. Okay.
Come here.
Will smoking have any effect on her whatsoever?
Why is Charles in my seat? Well, if she gets a tumor, she could just change it.
That's not what I'm asking here. What I'm asking is that is she going to feel the effects of smoking whatever the fuck that she's smoking?
I would think so. Because she can change her physiology differently. She can mimic the organs, at least to almost a cellular level. So it must have some sort of effect on her. It's making her feel some sort of way. Why would she be doing it?
Yeah, but she
otherwise?
clearly exists in that humanoid form on her own private time. So she identifies as a humanoid. So she must use the primary. I'm assuming, she stays human specifically for that reason. When she's a blob, she has no hands to smoke her little funny joints with. And that she don't feel nothing. Richard, this is important. And that's why she chooses to be human, so she could smoke her thing.
This brings up another question. She's a human, but yet the rest of her crew choose to change into. I'm just gonna toss an alien name out there, Nausicaan, and they're speaking an alien language. Like, okay.
Is it go like this? Hey, what's up, yo? I'm a Noxican.
I don't fucking know.
I
But
don't
it's just
know
like, I mean,
either.
I don't know.
I
It's
have
just
nothing.
like, it seemed odd to me. It always seemed odd to me that she was the only human on that crew of the Shrike. And then everyone else on there, the changelings that were there, they were something else.
No, I understand that point.
Yeah.
But what I don't know if you're missing, is it as odd as Lou not fucking mentioning for 3 weeks that he's quitting the show?
Oh, so we're back
not
on
as
that
odd.
and not discussing Star Trek.
I think what's going on with those guys is, so she changed into the doctor that was doing experiments on her.
Who?
The Vedic.
Vatic.
She has the shape of that scientist.
Yes.
The other ones, maybe they didn't have someone to work off of. It almost looks like they're just a blob inside of a suit. They almost all bought the same suit and then just exist within it in a humanoid form, but maybe their form isn't actually more well defined. We never see them without their masks on, so I have no idea.
That's not a good theory.
But what's the language they're speaking? I don't recognize it.
I think that was a pretty pedestrian theory, actually, Luke. Leave it to the professionals, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, jumping forward ahead a little bit, but the one thing that I freaking love that was revealed in this episode, is that, well, at the beginning of Star Trek Picard in season 1, we find out that Picard set up his own vineyard. He makes wine. It seems safe to assume that he sent his wine out.
Well, excuse me.
He sent his wine out to all of his former crewmates just because he wanted to share his creation with his former friends.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking hilarious that his former friends and crewmates don't like his wine.
Any of them or just LaForge? But here's the thing. You said
No.
that
Worf didn't like it either.
you said that but does the Worf likes
doesn't like
fucking
everything. Anything.
You said that we learned this in season 1 of Picard, but isn't this something we learned in the Next Generation? Like you said that we learned that he set up this wine place. Didn't he already have that going?
I'm going based on what I knew. I never saw Next Generation, so if he had aspirations of starting a vineyard in Next Generation,
Well, he had
That's
the
something I
family
didn't know.
vineyard.
It
It was
was already
his.
started. His brother was taking care of the vineyard, but that's what his family did. They started those vineyards. So
Yo,
he just went.
you,
Oh, okay.
Charles.
Well, then I'm an idiot. Okay.
You are an idiot for not watching The Next Generation. I don't
fine.
Look,
I will watch it. At
you.
some
I
point.
understand your complaints
All
about
of it
season one.
before next week.
Meanwhile, Charles, I disagree with you and many others about season one. I prefer season one to all the rest of it. But everything you like about Deep Space Nine, really from Star Trek, from TNG season 4 on, it's very much the same show that you like with Deep Space Nine. So like just get through those first few seasons. If you don't like them, it's gonna become the show you like.
It has Miles O'Brien. It has Worf. So you've already got part of the
Miles
show
O'Brien was one of my favorite characters on Deep Space.
Well,
He
he's
got
a prominent character in TNG early on.
way more development on DS9. But yes, you see. It's funny to see him get a little bit more throughout the seasons. You're like, there's another episode with Miles. Sweet.
Yeah, and if you had watched TNG, this episode, you would have been touched when Data was holding up. I called it. I was like, oh, he's going to make lore into him by giving him up all his memories. You stupid girl. But where is it? Is it there? You don't. Oh, there it is. And
I kind of figured that Data was playing
the second row, the second top row on the right, you see where he's holding the hologram. That's Tasha Yar. That's a hologram thing he got in last time you saw it. Well, he had sexuals with her. Last time you saw that was in The Next Generation with her touching. Well, later on they showed it actually, but still, yeah, that was a set piece from that program.
Yes, and his cat Spot, which actually is the thing that really showed him love, because
these are clever. This is not bad for slideshows. This is better. This is visual accompaniment to things we're talking about. So different than a slideshow, Auntie Luke.
Good. See,
I'm just saying, this is very nice. I like this.
Okay, good, and it
Good.
refreshes.
We just
your
needed to
memory
get
of
rid of that piece of shit, Lou.
Now we're all honed. Yeah, that was interesting, this battle between brothers and how Lore was always much stronger than him. But the subterfuge of, well, once you have the memories I have and you have the understanding I have, you will become more enlightened, basically. And you'll become more like me. They could have went a whole different way, though. I mean, Lore could have just he shouldn't have tried to take all the trophies, I guess, right? I guess that's in war, sometimes you don't need all the spoils. Eh?
You know, they should not have had. This should have been what we remember Data and Lore as inside of their heads. I understand the body being made the way it is, and they're writing it off.
Spot on his forehead. I'm like, man, they didn't even cover him completely. Inside
of these partitions, I think I was just really taken out that it was old Brent Spiner. I think it should have been a CGI old fucking Data.
It would have been, yeah, it would. You know what? They all look old, so it would be a little off-putting to have him be the only one that doesn't look old.
But fine, in the body, but in his mind here, it should have been old Data. I think. I'm a little upset, also jumping ahead a bit. I'm upset with the resolve. I understand it's what we've waited all these years for with Data, but I feel it's a missed opportunity because they took the best parts away from him, the contractions and his seeking a sense of humor. Those were the two key components that made up his personality. And I think they should have just recast. They should have just got a new actor, fucking made him look exactly like Data, and just played the fucking role. I'm sorry, Mr. Spiner, you're too old to play a fucking robot. I'm sorry. But you know what? Like, bring him back. Do this. But if they didn't do this Soong storyline, they could have given us a new Data for this Star Trek legacy that is absolutely coming.
All right, look. So your issue is that they took away the fact that Data was learning.
Not an issue.
was trying to become human, and now you have a problem with him actually.
Not an issue or a problem.
So
Who's Captain
It's just bittersweet. It's simply bittersweet. It's a resolve we had to come to with Data at some point. So it's so wonderful that we get to see it in our lifetimes. However, I have no idea who Captain Reichard is. However, those two things that they changed were the key components of his personality, because Data was funny. It was funny the way he tried to logically approach humor and look at humor from a logical standpoint and try to devise his own humor. And
like
it was
said,
often off.
He's a different Data. He is different. He
Yes.
knew that. So yes, you're right. Those were the key points that made Data who he was. But here you go. Now he's going to be a little more sly, a little more funny, a little more. He's going to feel things more.
Yeah, it's what we've always been promised. It's the entire fucking TNG arc in the making. So yeah, no problem, Charles. No issue here. But it is bittersweet. My titties are big today.
Now, will he go with the new crew? Because if he's still as fast as he ever was, he doesn't slow down like Picard did. And for some reason,
he had a crink in his neck, and he said, "Ooh, that's interesting." So
different, yeah.
we're
Thanks
different.
for letting us all be like, "Oh, cool! Being old feels cool."
Look, I mean, I didn't get a chance to chime in on this, but like you were saying that the fact that Data achieved a sense of evolution and achieving some semblance of humanity was bittersweet.
Captain Riker.
I disagree. I think this is exactly what Data wanted, and I think it was well done. I think it was well done.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say it was well done. I said
You said it was bittersweet.
It was bittersweet. The contractions. It's not Data. There's no charm anymore. Now it's Brent Spiner playing the role of Data with a slightly Data-esque voice. But, again, the contractions are so necessary, and it blew the opportunity for us to have a new Data. But Data also doesn't fit into modern Star Trek, even this one, because they've got all types of androids and shit now.
Look, this is called character evolution. Does it always pay off? No. And I mean, but it happens. I mean,
yes, but it's the one character it didn't need to happen to.
Oh,
the one character who could have been immortal and could have been a common thread running through ages, long past our deaths. Star Trek shows could be running, recasting the role of fucking Data, based on the likeness of Brent Spiner. He's a very plain face, Spiners.
Just a new body each time, but they look exactly the same.
Yeah, or just not even a new body. It's just literally the same robot.
They could do that, but there is a risk in recasting a character as iconic as Data. They could end up.
They cast Kirk. They recast Kirk. They're about to recast the entire TNG in Star Trek 4. There's nothing's holy anymore, Whedon.
It's going to be a different twist. But hey, since we're talking about evolution, there's something we talked about last week that I looked into a little bit. I remember I made this right after the show last week. Evolution of Vulcan ears. Look at those ears. Look at the difference.
Yeah.
They're up and they're into the head when he was younger. Now they're down and they're pointing out.
I think we need to go back a few episodes when all of you guys were calling me dumb idiot. And all through all of Alpha Podrants, you guys were all calling me dumb idiots. Like every episode we've ever done, I'm pretty sure I pointed this out about their pointy ears, and you pointed out that I'm an idiot.
Now I'm wondering if it's an age thing. perhaps as Vulcans
I
age,
think
their ears start
No.
to droop.
I don't think it has anything to do with the lore or biology of Vulcans. I think it has everything to do with the makeup team
Right.
getting it wrong and not
Correct.
doing their proper research.
Right, and your theory's up your ass, Luke, because fucking Spock
Yeah.
on Strange New Worlds has what's his name? Tuvok's ears. Old Tuvok's ears. Young Spock has on Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, I believe it has. I don't think it has anything to do with like how the Vulcans age. I think it has everything to do with them just not doing their proper research and not paying attention to how things were done before.
Yeah.
And they just not giving a shit, saying like, "Oh, nobody will know."
Hello, exactly. Not doing the research or paying attention to what comes before, which is why what's his name? Who's running? Metalis. He fucking. I want the spin-off of Picard to be called Star Trek Legacy. Bitch, it's already in canon. Star Trek Legacy is a game that fucking it weighs heavily in the fandom. So it's just fucking stupid.
Oh, but everyone's running with it.
Yeah, they all are. But and you know what? So am I because it's a great fucking title.
There was a game. It was I think it was a computer game, maybe.
I'm looking it up now.
It had Scott Bakula in it.
Oh, did it?
Nobody gives a shit about Bacala.
You watch your fucking mouth.
Someone said that he might be in. Ooh, maybe not Picard, but possibly in Strange New World. Or no, I can't remember which one.
Well, I don't see where he would fit into. Well, actually, you know what? I did read something about this too.
Right?
What the fuck was it? Where was he going to appear? I read something about Archer. Archer crossing over into one of these new things. That there's a place for him. What the fuck?
And Tim Russ there, Tuvok, he said that he was going to be in 2 episodes. He confirmed that. So
Okay, hold on a second. I'm looking it up right now. All right. Star Trek Legacy had William Shatner, Patrick Stewart, Avery Brooks, Kate Mulgrew, and Scott Bakula.
wow.
Holy shit.
It was.
It had everybody?
It was not just a fucking quick little license job. This was a major piece of Star Trek property. So it's silly that he's acting like my idea is to call it. He literally made it like he came up with the title because he was like, if I would do a spinoff of this Picard, I would call it Star Trek Legacy. It's such a great name. Yes, that's why they used it, bro.
That's why it was, that's why it's already been there. Well, but again, everyone seems to have he's saying that the last couple of episodes actually set up.
Okay,
like,
all right, look, if they're gonna call it Star Trek Legacy, they need to bring back everybody.
They will. It's going to be LaForge. It's going to be Riker. You're going to get everybody except, I think, even Picard, if he survives. It better not kill him, because I think on this new show, it'll be like you heard him mention to what's her name? I don't remember her name. I think the bitch who got killed, Ro. He said to her, "We should talk to Janeway," or was it Crusher? He said that. We should reach out to Admiral Janeway. Imagine in the new series, like they're in some real bad diplomatic trouble or some bullshit, and then it's just like, here comes Admiral Picard to save the day with some fucking with the sweep of a pen.
That is his specialty when it comes to diplomatic stuff.
It'd be great to see him in that role. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, once a fucking season, pop him in there. 2-3 times a season.
Isn't he already like Borg ambassador or something like that?
Also, we need longer seasons for these Star Treks, I gotta say. 15 episodes minimum.
Okay, all right. I just looked for Star Trek Legacy on PC. It is not available for purchase anywhere on PC.
Oh no. Well, but it was old. So was it an Xbox game or a PlayStation game from back then?
It was available on PC and it is available on Xbox 360. But the PC version of the game received very negative reviews, while the Xbox version of the game received mostly positive.
2006. Yeah, that's a while ago. A lot of games came out in 06 and 07 for Star Trek. That was
I would not be
big year.
surprised that they got pulled from PC storefronts due to licensing. That's probably why it got pulled.
Well, they probably also at that time, you think Discovery.
Bethesda made it.
Really?
Voyager had
Yeah.
ended, and Enterprise was over as well. So they were probably just trying to get the franchise to continue through these games. Okay, well now we'll release games for a while once we get another movie or a show together.
Well, I don't want to divert, but not just Bethesda, Charles Whedon. Bethesda Softworks, a ZeniMax media company.
Yeah, I'm looking at the weekend.
Like that specific version of Bethesda.
Wow, I did not know that.
Now I want to play this game.
I want to play it too, but it's not available on PC.
In May of 2159, Captain Jonathan Archer and the Enterprise NX-01 save a Vulcan scientist named Urkel from the Romulans. Go on. Never mind.
I was just gonna say, there is one thing I could do.
What is it?
I just did it, but just figure it out. But I'm not actually gonna do that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So it is what it is.
So, what's that? What song was that? I don't know what that was.
Threatening to masturbate? Is he threatening to touch himself?
No, God damn it! Can you
Please don't get us banned. We're on David's channel.
Save it for the OnlyFans.
fucking hell!
Space.
I'm gonna.
All right, so how about this is a good way to get back into the episode. So we get to see in detail his jumping into people.
They're gonna say his junk. The woman every time she's like, "Look, I can see Picard's wiener. I can see Data's wiener." She always points out their wieners on the show.
He can inhabit your soul and force you to do things. And
I thought we knew this already.
Yeah, but we see a little more in depth. He's actually he's walking around. He's got the guy with the gun. He's looking at all the dead people.
But I'm not crazy then, because like even the woman was like, "Oh my god, he could do that," and I'm like, "Yeah, duh."
They showed it a little bit, but now and he was trying to use it to, help, and they did.
Were you insulting the Jews, Charles Whedon? Was that what that was? You were making derogatory, anti-Semitic comments.
That was a song from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. You do the math.
Hava, tequila, hava, tequila, hava, tequila.
Sorry, I'm dancing.
The song was from the movie Pirates of the
Your
Caribbean.
titties are bigger than mine. No, they're not. Mine are really big right now.
You do the math.
Might get tight. I'm gonna start to get tight. Wieners in space. Oh my god.
Wieners in space.
Yes. Back
Pigs
to the
in space
episode.
was amazing.
Never thought.
Charles, quick, Commander Charles. What is Charles's position on this ship? And what is my position? You're the captain. What are we now that we got rid of that dead weight Lou, that piece of shit? What are our roles, Captain? Reassign our roles. What was Lou?
Lou, I figured, was a security officer.
He's like Worf. I'm not trusting the ship to know Lou.
Oh my God, he would be a terrible security officer.
He wouldn't let anyone through.
What are you talking
He would
about?
always question everybody. He would because like he. Just the way he was with people on podcasts too. Like when they come in, he
fucking
would just
Harry Mudd would come in with a pair of shoes and be like, "Hey, look at these shoes.
These are rare shoes.
These are very rare Nikes from the Gamma Quadrant."
And a couple donuts.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
I figure because you have control of the stuff, you are second in command, Jim. Jim is the...
I am number 2.
Or you're number 1. I'm captain, you're number 1. Really.
I'm number 1. So Charles is Spock. He's the science officer. That makes sense. He's obviously our science officer. I'm the William Riker because I do the sex with the girls.
Exactly.
You're just a feeble old...
Well, no, I'm like... I'd be like Archer mixed with Picard, I think.
No, I'm like William Kirk mixed with Riker mixed with the black guy.
Oh, Avery Brooks as well. So that's good.
Yep.
Okay.
You're damn right. I'm a
punch you in the
smooth
face. I'll
motherfucker.
get you.
Oh yeah, I'm also Q. I got magic powers.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't need an echo modulator. What are you doing, you fucking psycho? She's wearing a fucking iPad, face mask to cover your eyes. Fucking headphones. She's like lurching like a goblin, staring at the screen, assuming to see if she could be if she's getting on camera. But boy, is she stupid.
So
Star
yeah,
Trek.
he even tried to like punch a number in with the dude's body. Jack was taking over that Bajoran Asian guy. Pretty intense, and then
We're gonna talk about this now. I
Poor
like
girl.
where we were talking about where I'm Riker and Kirk
Poor
and doing
girl.
sex with all these chicks.
poor girl.
Can we just take a moment and do a just make a comment about the stupid lens flare right before she gets disintegrated?
Well, can we also ask, is this Hammerhead from Doom Patrol? The
You know
woman
what?
calls her that because she says it looks like her.
I actually don't know if that actually is her. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna let's see who wins. Well, here's the deal.
God.
Here's the deal with this scene. It was an interesting one. The lady's name is Stephanie Zhakowski. CZA, or that's Shakowski. So it's Shakowski. Stephanie Shakowski. CZAJKOWSKI. I think that is Shakowski. So, Stephanie Shakowski, let's see, is she in the Yep, she's in Star Trek's. That is her. Yep, Lieutenant Tveen. Her name is Lieutenant Tveen, like Mike TV from... Well, it was an interesting scene because at first I was like, oh, they're definitely going to kill the other bald chick with... do you have a picture of her, Luke?
Yeah, on the bottom there, right?
Where we got Kyle Bukakio up. Hold on, let me get rid of him. Yeah, that other bald one, because we've only seen her like once or twice before. And the bald one they actually killed, they've been doing prominent shots of her, I've noticed. And I wondered why. I'm like, why do they keep showing this fucking bald bitch? Now I know.
Just by herself, they'd show a nice big shot. Yeah,
just at random. And then that's when the woman was like, oh, that's Hammerhead from Doom Patrol. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's why. And then so when the scene came around, I'm like, well, I guess we know who's not dying. And I was wrong. So, I guess they did trick you. They cast somebody that's got a little bit of exposure at the moment. And let's see, who the fuck is behind the red door? Oh, Charles Whedon, you son of a bitch. I thought that was like a real pirate in the private chat, Charles Whedon. I was like, what is this? The message he wrote. Charles Whedon suggested illegal activity, so I will not repeat what he said. But seeing this horrible illegal activity being suggested by a name called What's Behind the Red Door, I freaked for a second. I thought we got hacked. I thought the cicada fucking goblins and the anonymous peoples were all in here.
Why, is that something that you guys used to do? What's behind the red door? What? Huh?
What? I don't know. Sinead O'Connor.
That has something to do with cicada and all that? The red
Nothing
door?
compares.
No, it's just
To
a weird
you.
name. What's Behind the Red Door? And I had a mental break for a second. I saw that and I went R-worded.
They did this thing with Worf where he likes to stab people and then shoot them. What's up with that?
I mean,
What's up with that?
The guy claims to be a pacifist, but yet he's still killing people all willy-nilly.
Well,
Why
he had to
is
get
it
in
that
there.
every
He was-
time Worf stabs a man, he shoots him too?
So I guess he's the type of pacifist that kills somebody and then feels bad about it later.
I don't think he ever feels bad about it. I think he's just like, like a samurai in Japan. It's their duty to kill, so they don't have emotion with it. There's nothing there. It's just, this is what I have to do, and this is what I do. So
Would he be more like a Ronin than a samurai, would you say?
A Ronin
know.
is more like a mercenary.
It's a samurai, sort of a samurai, but it has no lord or master.
Well,
And in some cases has no links to any family or clan as well. So you can consider Picard and them his family and clan. So, but he doesn't really work like he works for the Secret Starfleet, so he's kind of masterless.
yeah, he doesn't necessarily work. He works with them, not for them. So, yeah, I guess so. Because a samurai has a master. You're right.
Peggy loves Charles.
He's his own master.
Yeah.
But Raffi did the same thing later on.
Yeah, also, when did Rafi have the fighting skills to go up against not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 changelings?
Well, they're setting it up. She's going to karate kick her way into scissoring positions with that 7.
Oh, yeah, it's probably right here.
Oh,
They're going to scissor.
Oh, yeah. She's going to go back to...
yes,
new
yes,
moves,
the
baby.
origin of Live Long and Scissor.
Right. They're like really pushing this older ladies can still rub their vaginas together story. And I'm with it. I support it.
Speaking of that, I freaking love the part where 7 of 9 shot down Shaw, calling her Hanson, and she said, "My name is 7 of 9." I freaking love that.
You know, can I say something? Both of these women.
She was tired of him calling her Hanson, and she just shot that shit down. And I freaking love that. I was like, yeah, goddamn right, your name is 7 of 9.
All right, you heterosexual man, Charles Whedon. Back to the fucking scissoring. Let me just say this: I just realized this. Both 7 of 9 and Raffi. When I first saw them in season 1, when I first saw 7 of 9, I'm like, oh my god, this bitch is old. Then when I see Raffi, obviously for the first time, it's like, okay, this is another older lady. I actually, maybe it's the fighting and, you know, the strength in character stuff, that both of them by season 3 are certainly not, they don't seem as old and useless. They seem like women who I would watch scissor. Like, I would watch them scissor.
Before, I didn't even think about it. Now, I'm like, yeah.
Before, it'd be like, ew. There's going to be fucking spiders coming out of there. Nobody
They clean
wants
up
that.
nice, that's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying maybe them being portrayed so strong and powerfully and in a traditional hero role as opposed to a lady hero role, maybe that has made them seem more potent,
Useful?
virile. Is virile just for men?
I guess not.
Is it just for penises? Like you get your real. I don't know. I would do it. I would watch
We're
them
in
do
the
that. So
time
let's move on.
of crazy gender. So
We're
I
making
don't
Charles
know.
uncomfortable.
We have no idea anymore.
Don't trigger
about
these
any of
idiots.
this. Okay. Yeah. Before here.
Don't run while scissoring.
Oh, they were hooking up data and figuring out that lore was taken over. We already kind of looked at all this. Oh, my memories.
We did this already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just kind of getting through it. Oh yeah, the red door. She's like,
Do you think that's an appropriate amount of time and then just say, "Oh yeah"? Do you think that's an appropriate amount of just fucking silence and then saying, "Oh yeah," real slowly? You cocksucker.
I couldn't see it. My eyes. It's too smoky back.
Yeah, you still got to say something.
And this is where he kind of sacrifices himself, and we think that he's got a bomb, but ultimately he's got a shield that protects him. And what'd you think about her demise
Oh, so I just thought they put a shield. I thought the shield was separate. I did not realize that the bomb was the shield. That's brilliant and hilarious.
Yeah, he came in with the thing in his hand,
Okay,
the charge.
I'm gonna get some criticism from this, especially from Jim here.
Oh my God, you're about to fucking love the thing I hated. I bet. Let's see.
But no. When he came up the turbo lift and he held up the grenade and everything, the first thing that popped up in my head when he held that thing up and activated it, I was like, thermal detonator.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
You moron! Why would I give you shit about that?
Because a thermal detonator is a
I can't believe you thought it was a thermal
Star Wars.
detonator,
It's a
you
Star
idiot!
Wars
a
thing.
thermal detonator
Get outta here.
is a grenade from Star Wars.
Fuck.
Star Wars.
Fucking cunt. No, you know what? I'll make it worse then. I'll make it even worse. When that lady, what did she say right before she went out the fucking hatch? That's solid. Or something so fucking lame.
No, she said fucking solids. That's
Yeah.
Fucking solids.
Fucking solid. Oh, fucking solids.
Yeah, she said fucking solids.
Okay, with an S. See, I thought she was just talking like a dumb idiot. Like she do. I hate her.
Look, she said fucking solids, directing it at all. The fucking
Yeah, I get
people
it
on the
now.
ship.
I get it now. Talking about us, we're solids, Charles Whedon and
Yeah,
Luke.
yeah, because she hates solids.
Oh, important comment. Kyle Bukakio says, "Jick, jigga, jigga." Oh yeah.
That's very important. Thank you. I wanted to know that.
Fuck. I don't know the context of that.
I don't either, and I feel like I just said something very racist. As it came out of my mouth, I'm like, I just got tricked.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just said like, kill all the black people in South African or something.
And I just kind of realized something. So in the very beginning of the episode, they started with a shot of Vatic smoking a cigarette in the reflection of the glass piece that's on the top of the bridge.
Got a picture of it?
Probably from the first.
We can always
Take
count
like
on
3
you.
minutes and let's
No,
find
it
it.
was this one. It was right here. It was right here. See the
We
top?
can always count on you to take screenshots of the show.
What is this? It's not even a good shot. I can't even see anything. This makes no sense. What is this? Oh,
The top one is her lighting her cigarette, and it's in a reflection of the mirror or the window that's above the bubble glass that's above the captain's chair. And then at the very end, she gets blown out of that same, out of a different part. But it's just interesting how they kind of. Here's one spot she's in the window, and now she's out the window.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's very clever.
Right? I just came
Oh,
up
so
with
it's
it.
foreshadowing.
Right. They were foreshadowing.
Yeah.
in kind of in a weird way. Yeah.
No, in a direct way. I mean, probably.
Was
most
it?
likely.
I don't know.
Usually it is, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I like how they killed her off, where she slowly froze in the vacuum of space, and then she just explosively shattered when she hit her ship.
I like that they killed her off.
Yes, because we know that you don't like her.
But
No.
did they?
I wish they really did that.
No,
to
no,
the
no, no,
actress.
no.
I
She
wish they
said
threw the actress Amanda Plummer in outer space and made her shatter in a million pieces.
Well, because I'm just thinking,
Stupid
what
bitch.
if instead little pieces of her can live on, and if another changeling finds a little piece, they might be able to absorb that DNA and change into one of those things, and
Yeah, we
become-
don't know any of
I
that.
highly doubt they're gonna bring her back.
like they're gonna suck up all her pieces with a space vacuum, and the space
They're
balls
going
come
to
by.
use a space vacuum in the vacuum of space.
Maybe.
Well,
Possibly.
note when she would cut off the piece of herself to make that creature, did it not? Did she not put that piece back into herself afterwards each time?
Oh yeah. So what's up with that?
Well, she would need all of her pieces. One would assume then.
What's up? Are we gonna find anything else about that guy? I mean, obviously now we have Frontier Day coming up.
We're not going to find out anything about the guy that she's been working for until Frontier Day.
Yeah,
Which
2
is-
episodes left. We have a Star Trek movie to end this with.
Yeah, and I think that
In a way,
the
yeah.
guy that she's been taking orders from is a changeling that is pretending to be somebody very prominent in the Federation. It is someone very high up
Possibly.
in the ranks, very high up.
Janeway.
I don't think it's Janeway. I think it's going to be somebody else.
All the ways they're talking about bringing back Janeway, to bring her back as a changeling main villain, and then the real Janeway is somewhere else.
I'm still pissed off that that's how they brought back Tuvok.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was in 2, so maybe they come across a ship next.
They can't do that. You're right. Well, they can't because that would be like the whole ship avoid. Well, not the whole ship, but
No, if that's how they look, they technically brought back Tuvok, but I don't like how they brought him back as a changeling. It's just it felt pointless to me. It felt pointless.
it was great.
And if they bring back Janeway in the same way, that is equally gonna piss me off.
It'll be stupid if they do. Now that I
Yeah.
remember Tuvok, it'll be very stupid.
Yeah. Janeway either needs to be actually Janeway or don't bother bringing her back.
You know, they kind of blew the whole legacy character is a changeling with Tuvok. Because now if they do, like, let's say we get Archer at Founders Day or something. I don't know how he would still be alive, but whatever the fuck, like, let's say, whatever. Somebody fucking major from the lore, and then it's a changeling.
There is
dumb.
one thing they could do. One thing they could. I doubt it's going to happen, but they could technically do it. Bring back Odo.
Wow, in a CGI sense.
No, remember changelings can change their form in any way. So they could end up recasting Odo with a different actor, and they could explain his appearance that way.
And what if he's the main villain?
I don't think he'd be the main villain, but they could end up bringing Odo back as a different actor and have him helping out the investigation and trying to find out find the changeling terrorists.
Well, Worf said he heard something from an old friend,
and he was talking
Odo.
about Odo.
Yeah. So that's possible. Very
So
possible.
yeah.
But
But
then
changelings can change their form in any way, so they could bring back Odo just as a different actor. They could.
So it'd be like, I am Odo, and then he'll be like, really? And then for a second, they'll just change to his face. Let us take a quick little half a second to show it. See? Oh, okay.
They could do that, and it would be a risk. Like the fan base would either accept it or they would hate it.
Yeah.
And some people would even probably consider it disrespectful. I don't think it would be disrespectful if they do it right. If they do it right, they have to tread very carefully, but they could do it right.
Well, they're already alluding to him being alive and not dead, so.
Yeah.
And there was like a moment where they're all in the observation lounge together, and they're gonna talk about what's going on, and that's kind of iconic that everyone was like, oh my god, look at them, they're all back together again.
Although I will say that if they bring back Odo, they're probably going to have to bring back Kira Nerys. They will probably have to bring her back.
Oh, that would be interesting.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Nana Visitor would be willing to return.
Why
I wouldn't
not?
be surprised. She's not really doing anything at the moment, so I think she'd be willing to come back if they pay her enough. And as far as I know, Odo and Kira, I mean, that flame is still bright. So, I mean, they're still together as far as I know.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of flames still bright, what kind of unbright flames are we to have fucking completely... I bet we wouldn't have mentioned it. What happened with Worf and fucking Riker and Troy?
They're on the Titan.
Oh yeah.
No, but like Worf was like, I have thought about 1,000 tides or some bullshit. 1,000 waves in the ocean have brought me back to you, and this and that. Like he was like love sonneting her, cucking William Riker to his face.
You were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that moment where he was doing this whole like love poem thing to Troy.
Yeah,
in
he's
front
like,
of
girl, I
Riker.
want to fuck you. I've been waiting a long time to want to fuck you.
After they hugged for a second, and he's like, many moons and many.
He's like, I don't care that your husband's here. I want to put my Worf dick in you.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, and of course, Riker's just standing there going like, dude, I'm right here.
Is this still part of the torture?
That would be a very interesting dynamic moving forward.
I don't know. I thought that whole sequence was funny as hell. I was like, are you kidding me? It's like, Worf, do you not see Riker standing right there?
He didn't care. He waited 1,000 moons.
Well,
And then of course I realized, you know what? I don't think Worf cares. It's like, yeah.
Worf, I think, left the Enterprise because of that love triangle. I'm not exactly sure,
Is
but
that so?
why not? I mean,
I got to catch up. I'm almost done with the original series. Funny story is I just looked at my screen and I was like, who the fuck is this? What's on TV? Why is this young girl dressed as Deanna Troi in some loose-fitting Star Trek outfit? It was Star Trek Next Generation. It was Deanna Troi, just younger.
yeah, she's much younger.
And their uniforms were very loose back then.
It's 40 years ago almost.
40 years ago. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that
Hey.
Crusher held up because she looks like a Muppet. But
Well, she was already in her mid 40s when the show
sure.
started.
You know what? She's not that bad.
For that age,
Look,
at that
you know
time, I
what?
guess.
Donna from the 70s show looks just as bad as
And
Crusher.
she's only 40 right now.
Probably not even, right? But Troy, she definitely held up well.
Oh yeah.
Spiner held up the worst, I think, out of all of them.
Which is ironic.
The robot. He looks older than Picard, who's a fucking mummy.
Oh yeah, there she is, where she sees the shit inside of Jack's mind, and she's a little like, "Roar?" Which is some sort of apocalyptic thing, I think, as well. I'm not sure those red images.
Oh no, are they like, god damn it, if they're gonna
Wow.
if they're gonna do the shit they did in season 1 with the fucking rip off of Mass Effect again.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but now there are children dressed as all the Star Trek characters on the screen. Like what I thought I just saw with Deanna Troi is now real. And I think
Okay, what are you watching?
Next Generation. It's a young guy, Guinean,
Yeah,
and a young
Picard.
No, it's a girl. The girl is that the girl? She was just on.
yeah. It's the Bajoran there.
Is
What's
it
her
Ro?
name?
Is that her name?
Yeah, Ro.
Okay, yeah,
It's
the
a
one
Ro.
who just died. It's her and Guinan, but they're children.
Yes, they
Fucking
get changed into children.
So funny that I just had the same.
Oh, that episode.
But so does Picard and someone else too. Kiko?
Who the fuck is Kiko? The gorilla? Is that the gorilla that they keep in the back of on the bridge?
That's Chief O'Brien's wife, Keiko.
Keiko, not Kiko, Keiko.
Keiko.
I don't know nothing about that.
She's
Is it
a
like a
cake
K cup?
Keiko.
You make
She is also a prominent,
Coffee?
a character, not prominent, but a character in Deep Space Nine who consistently butts heads with Wynn. And my God,
You telling me
win.
they bring the monkey from the Next Generation?
Oh, no.
Deep Space Nine.
No,
Kiko the monkey.
no. I
And it's
freaking
banging
hate.
its head against this
I won't
dude.
even call
Keiko.
Wynn
Alright.
by her full title.
A
I
lady.
won't. She does become Kai Wynn. I will say that much, but I will not call her Kai Wynn because she's a bitch, and I do not like.
She's
Wynn.
a bitch.
Yeah, it's just like, I do not like Wynn at all. And she gets her just desserts at the end of the series when she bursts into flames and dies.
Spoiler alert. Good thing I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kai Winch is a bitch.
Yeah,
And
oh my
yeah,
God,
because of the
fucking hated that
school
woman.
and teaching certain things and non-religious stuff, she butts heads with Keiko.
Yeah, she says like, oh, but she literally tells Keiko, it's like, oh, but it's blasphemy, and just how she fucking says it, I was like, oh my God, get the fuck out of the classroom. Oh my God, I hated that woman so much.
And
I
did
hated
you?
her.
Oh yeah, and then the moment when, oh yay, we're friends again, and that was kind of cool. But they're only going to explore it for the next 2 episodes, and then none of these characters are coming back for the other one, except for the young ones, I'm sure. I mean, they'll probably check in with LaForge a little bit. Data's not going to... He's going to be, like, somewhere else, probably.
Yeah, he won't be a part of it.
He's
No,
going to be...
no.
Well,
Spiner's gonna walk away, and he's gonna retire up to some mountain and just, I don't know.
I know.
Read some book and smoke
Read
weed
some
every day.
book.
I don't know.
I know. Data will want to integrate himself for some reason into just be tired of a body, and he'll want to try and what is he, a non-corporal form? He just wants to be inside the machine now. And
He's going to be Janeway like she is in Star Trek Prodigy.
No, that would require a hologram making a young Data versus an old Data. That'd be confusing. They just have him be a voice forever.
So he's going to become computer?
Yeah, he'll become Geordi's personal computer, and then eventually when Geordi's story is done, that ship, that computer, whatever is his command station where Data is his fucking best friend / sidekick, whatever, that will be passed on to the next person, his daughter, I don't know, whoever.
I
Some
just
fucking
really hate having a
random
body.
rogue, like what's his name? Who's the rogue from this show? Nope, that's a Discovery book,
Jack?
right?
Book. Yeah. Oh, so I guess they're going to do that. I think we talked about this. They're green lighted the show about the Academy. I guess everyone's talking about it.
Thumbs
Starfleet
down.
Academy. And
Thumbs down.
I'm really hoping that it is not going to be focusing on Tilly, the character. I like Tilly. I don't understand the hate that is directed at that character.
Because she got fatter and fatter every episode. The mole got bigger and bigger. It started moving on different spots of her face. She just fucking had no respect for her human body or her eyes.
No, come on.
But the thing is, I don't think.
My life's going good. Give me 7 more pies.
She was big the whole time.
I don't think that character can hold her own show. I don't think she can.
No, you don't owe goodness to me there, Luke. You're in outer space. You're in Starfleet. You're eating your other crew members' shit reconstructed into food. You're not going to be fat. Fatness is not a part of Starfleet. Let alone getting fatter and fatter and fucking fatter every damn episode. She's too fat.
Okay, then.
I will admit that it's just there would be a weight requirement to be able to be even in Starfleet. There would be.
Yeah, she's just like a lazy slob. She's just eating snack cakes in her fucking bunk, wherever the fuck she goes. She goes to the corner in the back of the ship in engineering and shit, behind the warp drive, and she eats fucking ho-hos all day because she's a sloth. And she's going to get people killed because she's eating all those ho-hos. And the rappers are going to get caught in the warp drive and blow up the whole ship.
I will say she is a decent character, but I just don't.
What's decent about her?
I don't know. She seems nice.
Nothing.
I mean,
She had a quick evolution.
Hi, everybody. This is me. I'm Tilly. Oh, no, I'm sad, Tilly. Oh.
I'm sad, Tilly.
But I don't. I mean,
That's it. You get two fucking Tillies.
I will agree that the whole weight thing that is a problem, because even though Starfleet is a civilian organization, their training is military, and I mean, they you can't really be overweight in that kind of business.
I mean, is it a civilian organization? They control the currency. They control the information. The religion.
Federation controls that. Starfleet is the exploratory organization.
Yeah, but it's still a part of the fucking Federation. Like, Starfleet is an arm of the Federation.
Yeah.
It's not just like something that exists within the Federation. It's an official unit of. Is it not? Whatever.
I will check out this Starfleet Academy show and see how it is. Maybe Tilly's not involved. Who knows?
What's weird is that it is going to be a continuation of that timeline,
and that's what I want.
Oh, it is.
Look, she could be fat there.
200 something, whatever.
She could be fat in the academy as a teacher, a big fat pig. She 100 ho-hos, and then go teach class. That's no problem.
And also, we got something starting soon.
She's gonna weigh the whole ship down.
Ah, yes, Strange New Worlds is back.
Yeah.
What the fuck's up? Spock looks like somebody's diddling him from, like, pinching him in the butt. Not diddling. That's too inappropriate. Like, just a little tweak. It's a little goose. It's Musambi. What's his name?
Doctor. And
Dr.
apparently
Curran.
Rebecca Romaine is back.
Sure.
Even though her character
was
was arrested at the end of last season.
Good call.
Yeah.
Nobody cares that Dr. Mumia is pinching Spock's butt. You can see it in their faces.
I mean, they're both. They're both science officers, so maybe they're into that kind of thing.
No, clearly Spock's not. Again, look at his face. And he's disturbed, but trying to deal with it logically and just move on. Whereas Dr. Ubaya is Umbenga.
Did
Dr.
one of the main
Umbenga.
characters die? Wait. Who?
Hemner.
Hemner.
Yeah,
Hemmer or Hemner?
Hemmer died.
Bruce Horchuk or something.
He got infected with Gorn eggs and
Gorn AIDS?
Yeah, Gorn eggs. And he decided to kill himself. He decided to sacrifice himself to save the crew.
I think you're a sex pervert, Luke.
What?
I think you have some deep-rooted sexual issues.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Yeah, I know. It didn't work last week because you didn't do it on time. And now, are they going to kiss? Oh. They did. That's disappointing. I'm telling you, watch the original series. What's his name? Shatner is fucking with what's his name? What's the Chinese guy?
Sulu?
George Takei.
Yeah, dick boy. Idiot. Fucking the Nazi George Takei. You see Kirk rubbing on him all the time when he walks by, very tenderly. But it's almost the same way he touches women, but it's facetious in a way. It's very funny. I think he was fucking with him, like, because he's the gay guy on set, and he's just like, you want some of my dick, George. You want my dick, George.
Oh
my. Oh, Captain.
So I guess we're going to find out what's behind that red door right away, right?
Oh, do you think? Do you think? We're fucking 8 episodes. They've been asking what's behind the red door. Something behind the red door. Red door. Red door. Red door. Red door. This episode ended with them opening the fucking red door and cliffhangering. Do you really think we might find out what's behind the red door?
What if they
in the
left it?
2 episodes
What if
we've got
they
left.
it? No, I
Okay.
don't think this is gonna leave it hanging. Probably that one.
Okay, Jim, would you say that this whole
Wish someone left your ancestors hanging, you fucking jerk off.
would you say that this is
Outside
like
the
Might have.
barrio when they stormed it.
I mean,
that this,
after
this whole thing with
they
the
had-
red door? Would you say that they're building up to this in a similar way to what they did with like that other show that we used to discuss for every week during like next week where
The Blacklist.
where they said next week all will be revealed, and then when they get to the next episode,
5 seasons later.
yeah, nothing is revealed. Like,
We're
do you
10
think-
seasons in now. I stopped after season like 4.
Yeah.
Did they even ever tell if she
God.
is Red Reddington's daughter or not?
Nope.
They still haven't said so.
Nope. And guess what? She's dead now. She's dead.
What?
Yeah, Elizabeth King
Oh
is
my
dead.
What?
hilarious.
Yeah.
What? Who's the show even? I'm glad. I hated her, but
They did reveal her mother though. They did. They revealed her
I
mother.
remember hearing that, but still, you know, oh my goodness.
But no,
fuck.
they still haven't revealed her fucking father.
That's ridiculous. Is it still a plot thread? Is it still like,
I don't know. I tuned out.
or is
stopped
it like
watching
nobody
it.
even cares anymore because she's dead?
I don't know. I really
Oh
don't
my
know. I
god,
tuned
that's something else.
out. Yeah.
Great. I kind of wish I didn't know that she was dead. I kind of wish that's a bit of a spoiler, but I will never watch, so I'm kind of glad I know. It almost makes me want to now.
Yeah. But no, yeah, she got killed. So I don't. I
Jeez,
don't.
what took us there?
Yeah. But no, what took
The
us
red
there-
door.
Yeah, the red door is like
What could be
the whole
behind
reason.
it?
The whole reason why I brought it up is like with the whole thing with the red door is like they're saying like, oh, next week we're gonna find out what's behind the red door, and I think, you know what? I don't think we are gonna find out. I think next week they're going to completely glaze over what they did with the whole red door thing, and nobody's gonna fucking talk about it. Like Jack's not gonna talk about it. Deanna's not gonna talk about it because they're gonna
Interesting.
They're gonna be
Approach.
knocked out.
apparently either they're going to get knocked out or they're going to end up seeing something so traumatic
Yeah.
that they don't want to talk about.
Oh,
They don't want
no.
to bring it to
That will
words.
suck.
Yeah, it's going to fucking piss me off if they're not actually going to fucking talk about it. They'll say like, oh, all will be revealed, and then when we get to the episode, nothing will be revealed.
Nothing. You
Yeah.
get
So,
nothing.
the most popular theory as of 10 hours ago from slashfilm.com is that, and there's many theories, and they all sort of boil down to the same basic thing, that the red door in Jack's head is simply representing a mental block keeping his repressed memories in check. God bless you. Did someone just sneeze?
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
So basically, he's going to get flooded with all of his memories. I mean, what could be behind this? It's not like there's going to be some fucking weirdo sitting there like, I've been waiting for you, Jack.
Yeah. It's going to be some creepy guy in a Gibbs suit going, "Hello."
So
Yeah.
the red door is the spot where he had his lobotomy. When he went through the red door, that's where they cut out part of his mind. So when he goes back through it, he'll remember everything.
He's going to see the memories of Picard. No, he wasn't around when he was a kid. Never mind.
Well, the body was a little bit in Daystrom Station. I
The
don't know.
truth is behind that red door because of the DNA and some sort of Borg thing, some sort of transmutation from Picard to Crusher, okay, has left the memory of when Picard killed Jack Crusher, his father, on purpose to steal the love, Beverly. So that's what's behind there is the truth that Picard is a murderer.
Well, they also took off part of Picard's dead brain, didn't they? They took
There's
out
that too. See?
the iridium sigil or whatever that
And that's what
was.
they're going to do on Founders Day. They're going to show it to all the world. The great hero Picard is actually a vile murderer.
Well, that reminds me of what was it, Star Trek 6, where Kirk
Like 666.
Where the
Evil.
6,
Go
the
on.
undiscovered country or the final frontier. It's the final frontier. Yeah. Where Kirk, there was a recording of Kirk talking about wanting to kill.
It's a
the
baby
Klingons.
Worf
Where?
on my TV.
Oh, nice.
Go on.
Oh, see, now I lost my place.
You were wanting to remember. You said Klingons.
Oh yeah, Kirk had a log about wanting to kill the Klingons. This was during Khan, the Wrath of Khan. So the Klingons get a hold of him. They put him to court and they send him to a prison planet. Him and Bones, and they have to escape from the prison planet.
Okay. What are you saying?
So it's reminiscent of that other situation.
How?
I lost my place.
How?
Because if they reveal that Picard is a killer, that's the same
Yes.
thing with Kirk. Kirk was revealed as a killer and then was sentenced to go to that prison planet.
Oh,
what's gonna
but
happen?
was he
What were
actually a
Kensei?
killer?
I mean, he did blow up the Enterprise with the Klingons on it
Got you.
in search for Spock. So that's where I think that's what they're talking about. That's when it happened. So yes, and he had expressed in one of his logs that I really want to kill them because they killed my son, and shit like that. So, you know, they're gonna reveal stuff about Picard, but he's only a synthetic, so whatever. Just shut him off. Who cares?
I don't think that was Search for Spock.
When they blew up the Enterprise.
I think that was Star Trek 4. No,
Well,
no. When the Klingon delegation was killed, that was the same movie that had Christopher Plummer, who played the Klingon that was quoting Shakespeare.
That was in 6.
That was
He was-
6.
He was quoting Shakespeare, which is Amanda Plummer's father. In
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't say
It-
that name.
in the search for Spock, it was Christopher Lloyd, I believe, was the Klingon. And then in 4, that's when they took the bounty, which was the Klingon ship, because they had acquired it at the end of 3. So they took the Klingon ship back in time.
Yeah, but the one where they went to the prison planet, that is the
Oh,
same movie
yes.
that had Christopher Plummer.
Yes. That is
Yeah.
6. Yes.
Yeah,
You are correct.
yeah.
Sad.
Because that's when they meet that woman who had the ability to like shapeshift.
Yes.
But she
Actually,
wasn't a changeling, I don't think.
dude, she was something like that.
But yeah, she wasn't a changeling, I know that.
Well, is this gonna come up or no?
Yeah. And apparently she had the hots for Kirk, apparently.
She had the hots for Kirk.
Yeah. But then again, everybody had the hots for Kirk back then.
Of course,
Yeah.
he was the best.
Yep.
That's an appropriate amount of silence, Luke.
Yes. I was waiting for somebody to say something else to contribute.
What's really weird is I came up with a slideshow for that.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Yep. All right. Good night, everybody.
Picard was sent to prison for eating foie gras.
There he is.
Yeah, Christopher Plummer.
Foie gras.
Which of course he ends up saying to be and or not to be. That is the question, and then boom, the ship blows up.
You know what? So she's a Vulcan in that. Look at her ears. But it's actually revealed that she is a Romulan.
I was about to say, that bitch looks Romulan, not Vulcan. And I don't even notice plot.
Wait, I need
definitely
to
seen
watch
this
that
movie,
movie again because I don't remember it being revealed that she was a Romulan.
though. Would you do sex on it? That lady right there.
That's Kim Cattrall. I'm not.
Would
really,
you
I'm
do
not,
sex with Kim Cattrall? Would you do sex with Kim Cattrall? Would you do sex with Kim Cattrall? Would you do it in her butthole?
I never thought Kim Cattrall was all that attractive.
I mean 2023 Kim Cattrall. Would you do it with 2023 Kim Cattrall? Would you do it with 2023 Kim Cattrall with lots of lubricant in her butthole? Because she's old now. She needs a lot of lube.
No.
All right. Makes sense.
I never thought she was that attractive. So.
Yeah, I never did either. When all those episodes of Sex in the City I would watch.
There we go.
Oh, no, not
Oh, you
this
want to
again.
sex on Kim Cattrall? Are you going to do all the sex now? Sex, please. Wait, space sex. Do you want to have a space baby? Hi, Richard. I said sex baby, and there he came.
But see, this is where,
Hi,
they,
Richard.
they
Hi,
get
Richard.
sentenced.
Squish, squish. Hi, Dr. Snoo Snoo. Snoo 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 Sneeze. Dr. Poopy Face. Dr. Squishy Cheeks.
Dr. Squishy Cheeks.
Snoo. Mr. Honeycock.
Whoa. Do you want to have sex with my cat, Charles? Do you want to do it
No.
with my cat?
No.
My cat's
God
better
damn it,
looking
no.
Now
than
there
your
she is.
cat, Charles. Your cat looks like a space baby.
I
What are you
mean,
looking at like that?
How about this one? Ooh, you wanna kiss an alien girl?
damn it.
Because that's what she turns into.
Yes, I remember that part.
Ew. What is? No, that's a. Who turns into that monster?
Oh, what the fuck?
Seriously.
That's Charles Whedon's cock ring.
Well, at least it's the frickin'
All right,
snow
I'm
flutter.
confused. Are we asking if he would have sex with a monkey man? What's happening, Luke?
I don't fucking know.
And is that a child? Are you asking if he's gonna have sex with a monkey child?
Fuck. Get it off. Get it off.
Would Charles? Would you fuck that monkey child?
Okay, wait.
How about that adult monkey?
Luke, just
What
get
is he
the graphic
doing?
off. Get
Oh, there
the
you go.
graphic
Would you have
off.
fuck? Would you do fuck with
So-
this black alien?
It's the same one, though. Because she's the shapeshifter that turns into this.
Yeah, but he would still go to jail because one of its forms is a kid.
Get the graphic off.
All right.
He doesn't
all right.
want to fuck the monkey,
We're done,
Luke.
we're done, we're
He
done.
doesn't want to fuck that monkey.
Show over.
Fuck off, Rickard.
Uh-oh.
Does Luke want?
All right, we're back. We're
do
back. We're back.
The
We're
show.
We're
Does
back.
Luke forget how
We're
to do the
back.
show? Why is that monkey still backstage? Do you,
You
want
can
to
remove from studio.
make love to that monkey?
It's gone. It's gone. It's
All
gone
right.
forever. All right.
All right.
Okay, so what's behind the red door? We'll find out, hopefully.
Kyle Bucacchio says he loves him some monkey chest feeders.
Really?
Num 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 num
Great.
num.
What monkey?
The monkey that you were trying to make Charles have sex with. You know, this is why we needed Lou. He knew how to end the show. Oh my God! I wish
All
he
right,
wasn't.
guys.
I wish he was here now. All of a sudden, God,
We'll see
he's
if
the
he comes
worst.
back.
Lou is a
Would we-
piece of shit.
Would we accept him back? I
Never.
don't know.
Lou can't
it's
ever
too
come
hard
back.
for him.
I'll quit if he comes back.
He's our security officer. He makes sure no one attacks us.
I'm
now.
just kidding. I would never quit. I'm number two, and everyone knows number two is number one.
Number 2 is number 1. And on that, we will see you next week, everybody. Hopefully, we'll all be here.
Touch pussies.
Live long and scissor. Scissor each other forever. Scissor and scissor. And